You got to be a pretty good local hero to win our Player of the Week on the Braylon Edwards Show, sponsored by Smoothie King. We have our first one crowned. Yes, that is a pun on Smoothie King. 100%. First one crowned this week, and we are honored to bring him in right now. Braylon, who gets it this week, the Smoothie King Player of the Week?
Well, the Smoothie King Player of the Week has to be an individual that exudes it on and off the field. We want to make sure they meet the criteria. We want to make sure they value the same things that we and Smoothie King value. So this week's Player of the Week, Smoothie King Athlete of the Week, it's none other than an individual that I've known since he's younger. And when you see the last name, I promise you, we did vet the process. We vetted the process, and he is more than deserving. You look at what this young man has done through 5 games in his high school senior season, 79% passing, 1,211 yards, 18 touchdowns, and also he can get busy on the ground too, 118 rushing yards and 3 tutties. He give Jared Goff a run for his money right now.
Right now he would, yeah.
That he's having. Let's bring him in. He's Saline. Quarterback 1, he is Tommy Carr. Tommy, what's going on, brother?
How's it going?
It's going good, man. Tell me about this miraculous season that you have, man. You're cooking teams by 40 points or more, and you're just slinging the pill out there. 8 touchdown passes and 1 rushing in the game. What's it like? How are you able to achieve this level of success in this squad?
Yeah, it comes back to the off-season work and all the meetings and everything that we've done to prepare for this season, and then we're just going out there and playing football. And we're executing at a high level right now, and we got to continue to do that.
So we want to tell you, winning this award, this will give you free smoothies from Smoothie King through all of 2026. So you and your boys, you and everybody at the school, you guys can turn up. And there is a Smoothie King in Ann Arbor, so there's access to it right there. And also, they have swag for you. They have merch, so you'll have access to that as well. We want to make sure that you are taken care of. Big game tonight for you, Ann Arbor Huron. I will be at the game sitting next to a guy I know so well, Coach Carr. Talk about this team and what you're expecting to do tonight.
Yeah, we got guys everywhere. We got a great O-line, great coaching, and great weapons on the outside. So we're looking to put on a show. We're gonna, run the ball, throw the ball, do a little bit of everything, but we're just hoping to come out on top.
Tommy Carr is the Smoothie King High School Player of the Week here on the Braylon Edwards Show, and he's joining us live. Tommy, when you prepare for games, people think it's you putting on a helmet, going out, running your plays on the practice field, but it's a lot more than that. How much of a film hog are you, and how much does your team take that to heart, knowing that that's such an important piece to success?
Yeah, our Monday practice is just pretty much film. Like, it's all film. We take film seriously. We film every practice, so just watching every practice. But me personally, it's meeting with head coach, my quarterback coach, just getting in as much film as possible. Also on downtime, just getting to know our opponent a little bit better. So when you go into that game, you're as confident as you can be.
It's obvious as a quarterback, you've got to be a leader. What kind of leader are you?
More of a quieter guy. But when it's on the field, those emotions are going, and I'm leading, I'm rallying the troops. So it's more of a not hoorah giving the pregame speech, but I'm out there leading them, telling what they got to do, and just making everyone around me better.
How have you handled the recruiting process? I know, at least verbally, committed to Miami, Ohio, the Redhawks, so congratulations to them because they're getting a hell of a player, and it's a beautiful school. I'm a MAC guy, but how did you handle that process, and what was it like going through it?
Honestly, I had a little bit of an advantage. Obviously my brother, he gave me, I got to see how it went for him, so I got tips going in there. But it was just a great process, just meeting all the coaches and getting to see around schools, and I think I found the school for me.
Yeah, it's funny you say you're talking about the MAC. You say you love the MAC, obviously, and you're committed right now to the Miami Redhawks. Your father, when he was working in Central Michigan, that was the first major offer that I had on the table was Central. Fire up Chits. He, Coach Milligan, Coach DeBoard up there. So fire up. That was the first offer I had until your grandfather, after the Wisconsin game, told me that I was going to the University of Michigan. You mentioned your brother. He's having a lot of success out there in Notre Dame. Some tough losses, very quick losses this year. Close games. What do you see for this next game and the rest of the season for CJ?
Yeah, I was at the first game, Obviously, it was his first start, so they were going to get him going into
Played
it.
well.
But he showed that, yeah, he showed that he could play. And then these past, first 2 games, like you said, hard opponents, tough losses.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they found their rhythm now. And, their last game was a beatdown, honestly. So hopefully they can continue to do that. They got Boise tomorrow. So I'm hoping for the same outcome.
How do you help one another and push one another?
Yeah, I mean, we are 2 of the most competitive people, like not just football, but if we're playing tennis, we're playing pickleball, something like that. We're talking back to each other. So that's always like an advantage. But then when he was here during my football career, I got to sit behind him and just see how he sees things. And that truly helped me and just in the mental aspect of the game and has helped me become who I am today.
Yeah, that's dope, man. One thing with Smoothie King, that we've gone to them in the space of refueling proteins, the nutrients, the things, the granola, the way in which they work. Talk to us a little bit about your fitness journey. It's gotten back important to me, but I know you're a little bit younger. Part of that getting ready for the season is a lot of fitness in line. What are you dialed into eating-wise?
Yeah, definitely. Off season, put in a lot of work. Still in season, trying to maintain.
Yeah.
Obviously you can't go too hard, but you still got to do what you got to do to keep that strength and make sure you're eating right. But I've just been trying to eat as much as I can, trying to gain weight, get bigger. And that'll continue to come as I go to college and continue, but just trying to get stronger each and every day.
Tommy Carr is the Braylon Edwards Smoothie King High School Player of the Week. Your team is averaging 48 points per game. In the season opener, you beat number 4 Rockford 37-28, and against Dexter, who's got a pretty damn good quarterback themselves, Cooper Arndt, you had 500 yards and 9 touchdowns, 8 of them through the air, 1 on the ground. Your last name, we were talking about Braylon's son the other day. The last name can be awesome to be part of. It can also be very difficult to live up to. What have you experienced with it, and how have you handled it?
Yeah, no doubt. There's expectations that come with it. But honestly, you just got to ignore that and just go, I know who I am and I know that I'm a great football player. So I'm going to just go out there and do me and block out the outside noise.
That's fire.
All right, before we let you get out of here, man, we know you do have class to get to. What class are you out of right now, by the way?
I'm out of math right now.
Okay. Don't worry, I'll write you.
Wait, we've got some good math for you. 1,200 yards, 80%, 18 touchdowns, 2 picks. How's that? That's pretty good math.
There you go. Have you been dialed into the Lions season in the last couple of years and watch how they've come around and how they've turned this thing around? You play the quarterback position. A guy by the name of Jared Goff is having a hell of a year this year, and he's really been playing well the last 3 years. When you watch Jared Goff's game, what do you see?
It's consistent. Consistent. He's making he's not a mobile guy, but he's sitting in the pocket. He has great pocket movement and awareness, and he's hitting guys in the face mask every time. So he's just doing his job, and with the weapons around him, I mean, it's special, and that's a fun group to be around, and he's doing exactly what he has to do.
You had mentioned a lot of the talent on your offense. What's the relationship with Lincoln Keys, who's a Georgia commit, and some of the other, let's make it more than just about Tommy Carr. Shout out to some of the guys on your offense that are helping you put up the numbers you put up.
No doubt. Lincoln Keys, obviously. A lot of these guys have been some of my best friends just growing up. So we got that the chemistry. Lincoln Keys, I've been around him, played football with him since 6th grade. Same with number 8, Austin Abbott.
Yeah.
Cruz Hansen, he's a younger guy. He stepped up this year, made some big plays. And then just O-line, obviously, they're protecting, they're doing their job. I've only, I think, 2 sacks this year. So that's nothing more you can ask for from the O-line. So we just got great people around us.
If you go to any concert right now with this crew of guys that's doing so well this season, what concert are you guys going to?
Concert. Wow.
Put him on the spot. What are 17-year-olds going to listen to these days?
There was the Zach Bryan concert, but I'm not a big country guy, so a bunch of them were out there. But there's a young boy concert.
There we go. Respect.
There's one coming up in Detroit that would be pretty sweet to go to.
See, I feel horrible. My man's Tommy's out here talking about going to see Youngboy. Meanwhile, I was in attendance at the Zach Bryan concert.
You're in the Zach Bryan concert. That's right.
So ashamed of myself right now. It was a fun time, though.
Hey, listen, continued success, man. Congrats on being Smoothie King's Braylon Edwards High School Player of the Week for the first one, and we'll be following you the rest of the season.
I will get in trouble if I do not say this, and I guarantee you Tommy knows I'm about to say, you please tell your mother, you please tell Tammy and Jason, I said thank you for allowing you to be the Smoothie King Athlete of the Week, because if they didn't give the okay, he wouldn't have been able to do it. So, Tammy, love you. Thank you, Jason.
Congrats, man.
Congrats to that, Tommy.
Thank you.
All right, good stuff. Tommy Carr from Saline High School, really good program. They have built that program into a championship contending program. You set that record of 500 yards through the air, 8 touchdowns, 1 on the ground, and putting up the numbers he's put up. It's pretty obvious why he's the Smoothie King, Braylon Edwards High School Player of the Week this week.
I was literally trying to maintain up here. I don't know if you guys can tell. I've known Tommy since he was 7 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I've known him. I know CJ. I know the family. I know the family well. To watch those two individuals, they're not kids anymore. To watch them have the success they're having, and they're still so humble. They're such good kids, man. I'm proud. When I say proud, I feel like proud is an overused term. People just throw it out there a lot. I truly am proud to say that I know Tommy and I know CJ, and I'm part of that family.